to ask them face to face. We just could not send a letter request because we and the law enforcement, but also to see the reaction to our request.
Inhibition?
Perceived biases, Your Honor. Biases, Your Honor.
Bias?
The Philippine National Police is taking this matter seriously, and that we remain steadfast with our uncompromising stand as regards to the observance of rule of law, respect for human rights, and protection of women and children.
In year 2019, its population were roughly estimated to 2,000 and had been grown up to 5,000, but noticeably reduced at some rate due to some members were decided to live an on-lilo posture.
Magandang araw sa atin lahat, mga kababayan. Kontrolado umano ang kapihan ng Socorro Bayanihan Services Incorporated na wala pwede basta-basta makapenetrate kahit pa yung mga otoridad po natin. At gaano nga ba kalakas loob o katibay itong mga namumuno? Dahil alam nyo ba mga kababayan po natin, kahit pa pinasabpina na umano, itong mga namumuno, lalo na itong si Senyor Aguila o kilala sa kanyang pangalan na si Jeyrence Lider, ay hindi dumadalo sa mga patawag ng NBI kahit pa ng Philippine National Police na kung saan ay lumalabas pa na siya umano ay ginagamit lamang ng ilang mas matataas na opisyal sa kanya. Dahil sa katanungan sa kanya dito sa Senado, mga kababayan po natin, ay hindi niya diretsahang sinasagot ang mga tanong at tinuturo niya pa sa isang kasamahan niya o itong kanilang Vice President. At dito na rin kinikwento ng Philippine National Police kung gaano pala kaganda itong dating Socorro Bayanihan Services Incorporated. Ngunit nabago at iba na ang kanilang naging ideolohiya nung pumasok na nga itong umano'y si Senyor Aguila na siya umano yung kinikilalang buhay na Diyos at may kapangyarihan, mga kababayan po natin. At dito na umano umugat ang iba't ibang reklamo, lalo na yung mga ilan sa mga dating miyembro nitong umano'y Kulto na tumakas at nagsumbong na sa opisina ng mayor ng bayan ng Socorro.
Caraga Region. Anong update nyo doon sa area?
Can I start from the beginning, sir, or?
Kahit actions taken na lang siguro nyo kung anong ginawa ninyo at status.
Just a
Sige.
brief summary of the action taken by the NBI.
Okay, you have the floor.
Upon we received the letter complaint, by the way, the letter complaint of Mayor Riza Rapunzel Timkang was addressed to our NBI Director, Attorney Midato de Lemos, here at our main office. And it was referred to NBI Caraga, considering that the area in Surigao is under the jurisdiction of our regional office of the NBI in Caraga. We received that letter request on May 3, 2023. And the following day, May 4, our agents were already in Socorro, Surigao del Norte, to conduct the investigation, and continuously in the next succeeding days. So, when we completed the investigation, we issued a subpoena to the leaders of Socorro Bayanihan Services Incorporated to appear before our office on May 17. The subpoena was issued dated May 9. However, on May 11, we received a letter from their counsel telling us that requesting for the resetting of their appearance at our office because allegedly they were set to fly to South Korea.
Sino pupunta ng South Korea?
The three of the personalities, Your Honor, listed there in the letter. Number one, Jeyrence Lider, Karen Sanico, and Janet Ahok.
Okay, thank you.
The other ones, Mamerto Galinida was included in the letter that left for South Korea. That's why we waited for the May 17th schedule, as we were hoping that at least one of them will appear at our office. However, on May 17, nobody appeared. So on May 18, the next day, we issued again another subpoena for the four of them to appear at our office on May 30. So, but on May 30, still nobody appeared. They did not appear, the four of them, for reasons only known to them. However, they just sent the lawyer to our office. So, at that time, because, going back to your question previously, Your Honor, that you were asking us if we were able to conduct inspection. Precisely, we issued a subpoena to ask them if they will allow us to go there and conduct inspection and to assure us that we will not be harmed. That's what we like to ask them. If they appeared, and we wanted to ask them face to face. We just could not send a letter request because as we and the law enforcement, but also to see the reaction to our request.
Mr. Chair.
Go ahead, Senator Risa.
Sir, Regional Director, kung pwede ko lang i-follow up. Sabi niyo po, you wanted them to assure you that you would not be harmed. Bakit po? Ano po bang pagkakilala sa grupo that there would be the need of that assurance?
Based on the statements, Your Honor, of our witnesses, they have firearms and they are ready to fight. So that's why, in our case, we are the one who conducting the investigation. At we have to take some precautions because we are not there as visitors. We are there as adverse party to their interest. So that's why we just want to ask them if they will not allow, or if they cannot assure us, we don't know. We don't know.
So were you able to confirm if indeed there were firearms inside Kapihan?
That's what the information we got from some of the witnesses. Your Honor.
Information lang. So no confirmation from your side?
No
You were not
confirmation.
able to confirm or deny?
No confirmation, Your Honor.
Thank you. How about the cases? I think you have 5
Yes,
cases.
if I may proceed, Your Honor.
Yes,
When they did not appear on May 30, so we have no recourse but to endorse the case to the Office of the Provincial Prosecutor of Surigao del Sur on June 1, a day after the scheduled appearance, for evaluation and, if warranted, for the conduct of preliminary investigation. So, at that time, we already endorsed the case against subjects whom were commended for the crimes of qualified trafficking, kidnapping and serious illegal detention, violation of the anti-child law, and violation of child abuse law.
So the status of the case, Yusik, DOJ, what's the status of the case?
Mr. Chair, we confirmed that the case was initially filed in the Office of the Provincial Prosecutor of Surigao del Norte. However, the respondents requested for the inhibition of the provincial prosecutor, and the case was transferred to the Office of the City Prosecutor of Bayugan City in the next province.
May we know on what grounds they are requesting for the
Inhibition.
inhibition?
Perceived biases, Your Honor.
Huh?
Biases, Your Honor.
Bias?
Yes, Your Honor.
Then,
But eventually, head office noted the significance of this case, and we had the case now finally transferred to the head office in the DOJ, and the secretary himself designated a panel of 3 women prosecutors who will independently preside over the preliminary investigation of the case. Your Honor, I was informed that the panel already scheduled the initial hearing here in Manila in October 9. Our process server is here with us. I think he is outside, and we intend to serve the subpoena later on the respondents or their counsel. We look forward to their cooperation for the receipt of this service and look forward to their attendance in the initial hearing on October 9.
thank you, Yusik Felix T, for that update. How about the PNP? Any report you want to make?
Yes, sir. Good morning.
Yes, go ahead.
Sir, I have an opening statement. Can I read it, sir?
Go ahead,
On
go ahead.
behalf of the Philippine National Police.
Yes.
Sir, to the honorable members of this Committee on Public Order and Dangerous Drugs, especially to its chairperson, our former Chief PNP Senator Ronald Bato de la Rosa, sir, the honorable members of the Committee on Women, Children, Family Relations, and Gender Equality, especially to its chairperson, Senator Risa Ontiveros, ma'am, and to the attendees of this hearing, magandang umaga po sa ating lahat. I am Police Brigadier General Kirby John Brion Crap, the Regional Director of Police Regional Office 13, Caraga Region. First and foremost, on behalf of our Chief PNP, Police General Benjamin C. Acordar Jr., we would like to extend our gratitude to these honorable committees for inviting us in this hearing and for giving us the opportunity to inform everyone that we at the Philippine National Police is taking this matter seriously and that we remain steadfast with our uncompromising stand as regards to the observance of rule of law, respect for human rights, and protection of women and children, including the vulnerable sectors of society. For the record, it was the Philippine National Police, particularly the Socorro Municipal Police Station, who take custody of the 3 minors who initially escaped last April 2023 from the Kapihan. It is for this reason that we would like to manifest our full support to these noble undertakings by these honorable committees. To give information and updates related to the allegation stated in the Senate Resolution number 796 and 797, present here today, Your Honors, are the concerned PNP personnel from Police Regional Office 13, the Surigao del Norte Provincial Police Office, and the Socorro Municipal Police Station. We would also like to inform this honorable committee that we have a PowerPoint presentation regarding the situation there, which will be presented by Police Colonel Laudemer M. Laude, my Provincial Director of Surigao del Norte. So also present here with us are personnel officer from the Directorate for Investigation, Directorate for Intelligence, Directorate for Operations, the CIDG, Firearms and Explosives Office, Legal Service, and Drug Enforcement Group. That will be all, Sir and Madam Chairperson. Maraming salamat po.
Oh, thank you. Laude, Colonel Laude, you want to present something?
Good morning, sir.
Yes.
Honorable Chairman of the committee, sir. I have my presentation, sir, if you allow, sir, to
Go ahead, you have the floor.
If you allow, sir, briefly discuss in history and the status of the update of the Kapihan, sir. To the Chairman of the Committee on Peace and Order and Dangerous Drugs, Senator Ronald Marapon Bato de la Rosa, sir. To Honorable Risa Ontiveros, the Chairperson of Women, Children, and Family Relations and Gender Equality, other honorable members of the committee, guests, different resource person, colleagues in the PNP, maradyo na punta ni Jorot, and good morning po. Sequence of my presentation as follows: the history, situation of Kapihan, significant incidents, action taken, updates of the cases and against Kapihan members and leaders. The municipality of Socorro of Surigao del Norte is politically subdivided into 14 barangays, whose capital is located at Poblacion, called as Barangay Navarro. According to the census of 2020, it has a population of 25,942 and has 17,385 registered voters. Socorro has the largest number of registered people's organization, estimating to 75, according to the list provided by the LGU of Socorro. One of which is the Socorro Bayanihan Services Incorporated, which is located in the area known as Kapihan View Park. Kindly click po, ma'am. Kapihan View Park. Which is located in the mountainous area of Sitio Kapihan, Barangay Siring, Municipality of Socorro, Surigao del Norte. Their location is accessible to all means of transportation for almost 9 kilometers with estimated 17 minutes travel time from Socorro Municipal Police Station. Handy back po, ma'am.
Ilang kilometers from Socorro Police Station?
9 kilometers, sir, and
9.
estimated travel time is 17 minutes po, sir.
Thank you.
The Socorro Bayanihan Services Incorporated is a people's organization founded on December 20, 1980 and registered with Securities and Exchange Commission with certificate number 93145, which was founded by Rosalina Tarok. After her death sometime in June 2021, kindly back po, ma'am, Jeyrence Lider, alias Senior Aguila, he took the lead and was elected as the president of the board of directors to serve a 5-year term from 2021 to 2025. In year 2019, its population were roughly estimated to 2,000 and had been grown up up to 5,000, but noticeably reduced at some rate due to some members were decided to leave and on lilo posture. Accordingly, their tenorial presence in the Kapihan View Park starting from June 2004 up to present as protected area covering an overall land area of 353 hectares is under a lease agreement called PACBARMA or Protected Area Community-Based Resources Management Agreement, which will be terminated on year 2029 after a 25-year contract with the ENR. Kindly back po, ma'am. On significant incident, back po, ma'am. Back, next slide po, ma'am. On the significant incidents, on December 2, 2019, the Office of Socorro Municipal Police Station started seeing pictures posted online in social media or Facebook by different individuals regarding the photo session of a known event of alleged members of Socorro Bayanihan Services Incorporated. Some of them are wearing military and police uniforms. On year 2019 up to 2020, kindly click po yung 2019 po, ma'am. Some members of our organization in Philippine National Police, particularly most of them reside in the different municipal police stations and provincial mobile forces companies of Surigao del Norte Police Provincial Office, had gone AWOL or absent without official leave, comprising of 10 uniformed personnel as well as the 2 non-uniformed personnel of this unit and 1 retired armed forces of the Philippines and 1 resigned from the Bureau of Fire Protection. That on April 7, 2023, former Kapihan member Mr. Randolph Balbarino and Ms. Jackie Lobasco posted on their personal social media account and went viral. Thus were able to gain sympathy from the public and even known media broadcasters in Surigao del Norte as well as in Japan. Rundown na po, ma'am. Next slide po, ma'am. Next slide po. Next slide po. And back po, ma'am. Expressing their side and asking for help in their plight against Kapihan leaders, exposing an illicit affair of their both spouses, and was forced to marry each other by Kapihan leader identified as Jeyrence B. Kilario. Next. Back po, ma'am. On January 1, 2021, said group conducted a massive motorcade from Sitio Kapihan, Barangay Siring, Socorro, Surigao del Norte, going down to the Poblacion of Socorro, Barangay Nueva Estrella, Barangay Pamusaingan of the Municipality of Socorro, and returned to their origin at Sitio Kapihan. That caught the attention of the people of Socorro with a tremendously distressing noise of different vehicles passing on the highway regardless of pandemic period. On April 20, 2023, the Philippine National Police Municipality of Socorro take the lead in rescuing the 3 minors as indicated in the extract blatter from the PNP. Huwag na lang po natin ipakita po, ma'am, may yung pangalan po ng ma'am. Next po. Next. Was who allegedly escaped from the Kapihan in an undisclosed place and were taken into under custody of the PNP Socorro. However, on April 23, 2023, 1 minor was turned over to his parents in the presence of Kapihan Legal Counsel Attorney Ralna Florano. And that on May 21, 2023, after more than days of stay in the custody of Municipal Social Welfare and Development Office, said 3 minors together with some former members.
Excuse me.
Yes, sir.
Mahaba pa?
Action taken na lang po, sir.
Kunti na lang.
Yes, sir.
You go directly to your actions taken na lang. Actions taken.
Action taken po. Yes po. In line with the our action taken the PNP, in line with the social media post of Mr. Randolph Balbarino and Ms. Jackie Lubasco of the Socorro Municipal Police Station, invited the DO and put into records their grievances, and eventually was persuaded to file a case as private complainant of the case for abandonment, inflicting emotional and psychological abuse in relation to 9262 or VAUSI, and concubinage against Goldwyn Basco, and adultery in violation to Article 333 of Revised Penal Code against Melanie Balbarino. Follow. Next po, ma'am. Next po, ma'am. Next po, ma'am. So, next po, ma'am. Next po, ma'am. As to the status of former PNP member, Hugo Nawal and all 10 personnel who opted to join the Kapihan group was been dismissed from the service as per record in our Personnel and Records Management Division of the Regional Police Office 11.
How about the firearms?
As to the issued firearms, sir, while in the service, fortunately, all were accounted for and verified, fully verified into our records.
Thank you. So wala silang nadalang armas doon sa Kapihan, ha?
Negative po, sir. All,
As far as organic firearms of the PNP is concerned,
yes, sir.
how about personal?
The personal firearms, sir, we have the copy of the from RCSU. Three of them, sir, have deposited the firearms in the municipal police station, sir. Mamerto
Yung
Galanida.
personal nila na firearms?
Opo, sir.
Diniposito na sa police station?
Yes, sir.
Kailan lang?
Matagal na po, sir, and meron po kaming attachment dyan, sir.
Matagal na, ha?
Yes, sir.
What year?
Something like 2019, sir. 2018, sir.
Okay, so wala silang dinalang personal firearm nila per records of the PNP.
Yes, sir.
Yung personal license firearm nila ay turn over nila sa police station.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
On the
Mr.
three, sir,
Chair.
however,
Yes,
sir,
yes, excuse me, Senator Riza.
Mr. Chair, Colonel Laude, yung isa sa mga pangalan dito ay si Police Staff Sergeant Sergio Angkog Cubillan. May pangalang ibinigay si alias Jane kanina na nag-paddle sa kanya na Sergio Cubillan. Parehong tao po ba ito, Colonel?
yes po, ma'am.
So, Mr. Chair, for the record, si Sergio Cubillan na isa sa mga nag-awol and then pagkatapos dinismiss, siya po yung kinonfirm na nag-paddle kay alias Jane. For the record, Mr. Chair. Salamat kaayo.
Yes, Senator Riza, and we will be calling on them later to testify before this committee. Yeah, continue.
Next po, ma'am. Next po, ma'am. Slide, ma'am. Next po, ma'am. Next po, ma'am. For the record, sir, next po, ma'am. Next po, ma'am. For the record, for ma'am, shown on the table are the different cases filed this office and with NBI as of this date, ma'am. And sir. That's all, sir, for our 12, we have 12 cases as of this date filed before and after the, sir. As of this present, sir.
Anong nature of those cases?
Some of this, sir, the violation of Article 107, 155, the violation of
Yung 9262, ano yan?
the VAUSI, sir.
Bausi.
Yes, sir.
333 of Revised Penal Code, adultery.
Yes, sir.
Ang mga respondent nito nandun sa Kapihan.
Yes, sir.
Taga-Kapihan.
Yes, sir.
RA 9262, the same.
Yes, sir.
Bausi.
Yes, sir.
Qualified trafficking, obstruction. Sino kinasuhan nyo na obstruction?
Attorney Ralna Florano po, sir.
Ha?
Attorney Ralna Florano po, sir.
Plurano.
Yes, sir.
Sino yan siya?
The something like legal officer of the Kapihan, sir.
Bakit siya nakasuhan ng obstruction?
Last September 21, sir, our chief of police served a warrant of arrest against one of the members of the Kapihan, sir. However, sir, Attorney Ralna Florano prevented them to enter and sabi niya, sir, na siya na lang daw po magkano, sir, hindi daw siya magpapasok.
Uy, pwede ba yun?
So that's why, sir, we have filed a case for it.
You want to respond? You're Attorney Florano?